Hello guys, welcome to my channel, Mage here, and I wanted to show you a replay from my Clan Scryer campaign with of course Ikit Claw, and I'm gonna stop the game here, the replay here. I want to show you this replay because it really shows how to use the super cool Scryer units, the rattling guns, so we got rats with miniguns and rats with sniper rifles, and I think this replay shows how to use these units because they do damage, but you have to manage them right, because they shoot in front line, and these ones, they don't have that big of a range, so they can get caught. And you know how to put your infantry units and your lord, and it can be really overwhelming playing with these units. And Skaven Skaven all over are pretty difficult of a faction because their start is all about rushing up to the enemy, and that can really scare some new players. So this is to show you, and now my army layout. So the side here at the flanks, I got to the storm vermin because of course they're gonna flanks with some. We can see Morgul's here. There's some Morgul's here, so they're literally in a straight line towards my storm vermin. So I must say that was a great plan from me. And then I do this often. Like, people usually put all of your anti-large stuff at the back because it blocks out because they're usually an front line will hold, but because with the Skaven I find this useful because your front line at the start is just clan rats units. It's good to have an option because if the enemy has like two really powerful units, and they will chew through my clan rats. But if I sent in the armor piercing, pretty much armored storm vermin, they will take the damage and they will put in the armor piercing, and I like to have them in reserve. I have my lord and assassin here, but I was really micro focusing on the rattling guns and warplug Jazales, and also the doomflayers here. But this is not the main thing because I just sent him to ravage that Sartosa Free Company. So because they're low armor, that's just they chewed them up. That was sweet. And yeah, so that's my army composition, and now I'll show you how I played. So straight from the start, I didn't see this Morgul Haunter. I only saw the animated Hulk, so those were my primary target for my Warplug Jazales because they would just charge, and my clan rats, they're not the spear kind, so they do not have hunter large. I want to get rid of that. I want to fight some stupid free company, some gunnery mob. That's good. So I'm just prioritizing. I still can see him, as you see the column. I'm putting some really sweet damage on these boys, and now my rattling gun. So these two rattling guns I sent to just shoot through these boys. No, just this one. Yeah. So these guys, they're getting. And now I see him, so I send my storm vermin because it's gonna happen anyway. You'll see later in the battle. But he's just this one. He can charge through your infantry to your ranged units, and I had accidentally skirmish on with the rattling gun, so for a while they'll stop shooting, but they wouldn't even have time to reload in this time. But in the time they managed to take down the animated hulks. Now I send in my infantry. This one I don't, because these are militia. I'm focusing here because I want these guys to focus this boy here. The storm vermin, I charge them at these two units. They're gonna run away because they dodged it by a second. So I'm sending my rattling guns at the back, and I'm gonna put them to the sides, which is the tactic with them. First at the front because they want to slow down the charge of the enemy, but then later they just want to go to the flanks, shoot something at the flanks, and it's like a clock, so they just turn around until they're this way, and then just shoot the middle the routing people. Now because my warplug Jezzails, I put them to the job they are meant to do, killing single entity lords. The lord managed to get one more cheeky spell from there before he died, but that's okay. And I'm focusing the next lord because before I couldn't see the Mongol Haunter or a lord, so I just put them on the Hulk. But that's not, and you see, that's not the best target for them. Just your warplug Jezzails are the lord killers. Okay, use them on the lord killers. And see an invocation of heck coming here thing, but my rattling guns they do way more damage. Here the infantry fight is over. Really, we routed them off. Because of the support from the storm vermin that came there. Now my rattling guns here, because I got loads of infantry here, they can't really shoot, so I kept them, but I'm focusing on these guys because these Mongols, they really are powerful. You need to get rid of these. Imagine, those animated Hulk, they're not that good. They're really squishy. Mongols, they ain't. They are. I didn't know why I said ain't. They aren't squishy. They're just armor piercing, anti-infantry, freaking pain in the ass. So just get rid of them as fast as you can. And at this point, the battle is won. I eliminated their wizards. They're large. All they got is some chaff that was supposed to protect that. So. Yeah, I won. Now it's just some chasing down, so I'm gonna speed it up. My storm vermin here got pretty beaten up, but they were finding more girls, and then some more stuff charged at them, and they were shot at. So they did their job. I mean, they probably got how much I can see that. That's third age. I always get those two messed up. The what can I can't and can I see. And here I positioned my shooting units nicely on this ridge, so they can, you think it's a bit higher, just so they can shoot at the routing units and just get rid of them. Here I gave them a small boost to their armor piercing damage because that's just great. Now, so I just wanted to show you how it worked. So they took down 2 lords and loads of animated hulks. So look at that damage dealt in value, like thousands. That's a lot. And then here 300, 388. It's not that great, but they really just were there to slow down those things, so these Jezzails could do the damage. And my storm vermin, some of them do good, 2 of them over 1,000, so that's nice. And these boys, they just held, and Ikit Claw did not much because there wasn't much. I didn't have the micro intensity. If I am not fast enough, as I can do magic and all these missiles and monsters and storm vermin, so I forgot a bit about them, but still I lost. We just spanked them really. So yeah, that will be the end of today's video. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a comment or leave a like, and if you didn't enjoy, leave a dislike. Of course, I will greatly appreciate if you smash that subscribe button, but that's just optional. So thank you for watching. See you next time.